No, astrology is not her main career, at least not yet. It'll probably come in, but it's she's an incredibly successful and very good real estate agent that's been very consistent at this for many years and is the person to go to in the area that she lived. So you can see, you need a place, you need this will work that way. You can see her ability to make it, this is nice, this has to be fixed up this way, we have to improve it this way. So you can see how that would work very easily. Okay. In the houses, the self fire 4, relationships 3, concerns earth 4, rewards 1. So again, the water, it's the fire and the earth, the air, fire, air, earth, the enthusiasm, the energy, the practical concern, and the ability to express it, but the lack of water. So both in the houses and the signs, it's not the most sympathetic processor. She needs to feel, and she's going to feel, take in responses, but in her processing, she'll have more style and quality than necessarily emotional factors. Her emotional factors will not be that strong, or personal judgments and things will not be that strong, except judgments about herself and whether she's done well enough or not. Well, that would be it. If she was in a relationship and the fellow wanted to get more from her, all he would have to do is stop talking, and she'd think she did something wrong, and she would do 10 times more to try and fix it. But we'll come through all these. But we're just playing with the signs in the houses and the point systems. We're seeing that they work together. Like that, we looked at the pattern types in the moon phase, and we're trying to imagine them together. Well, once we've done the signs and the points for the signs, when we go into the points for the houses, we start to see if they're reinforcing them or contradicting them, or how well they work together. And these are basic factors and frequencies or layers that will be working in the person's life. Okay, so now take this out. We're just gonna take this out. Yeah, so we're back to our 30 steps, step by step, but we're at the place where we have to go through. We've done the first 15 steps. The next 10 are just working with each of the planets and doing the planet and the sign and the houses and the aspect. The planets are the functions, are the frequencies, are the functions that we have. Inner and inwardly and outwardly, there are functions. We pick up attitudes by the sign they're in that affects our functions. And these functions, once it picks up the attitude, directs the energy into the affairs of the house it's in. And it does it easily or difficultly according to the aspects made to it. This is the basic factor of planets and signs and houses. Okay. So we're just going to work right off the chart with this. Okay. I always like to start with the moon because it's the family, it's the home, it's your link to your mom, it's your instincts, it's your sense of security, it's your type of, it's how you feel or how you reflect on things. Okay, so her moon is in Taurus in the first house, and it has an opposition to Saturn, a square to the moon, a square to Jupiter, sextile to Uranus, but there's a lot of stressful aspects, and there's a trine to the Mars. But the stressful aspects are the ones that will stand out. When she's doing things, that doesn't affect it. When the excitement doesn't affect it. So we know it's an afflicted moon. There's challenges around the moon. But first, regardless of the affliction, you have to see how to use it, what's going to be working well, what's going to light up the moon to make her feel healthy, secure, that she fits in here, that she belongs. Well, it's a funny balance because we know she needs to belong, needs to do things for other people, but her moon, this is in Taurus. This is, oh, sorry, we missed one thing. We missed the sun, moon, and ascendant, didn't I? I went right past that. So I'm going to back up for a minute because it's one of the first steps to going. I went from the pattern types, right? Okay, my apologies. So we're just backing up a little bit. And her sun 2 points in Libra, her moon 2 points in Taurus, and her Aries rising. So it's earth, air, and fire. So the elements, there's just not the water, again, not the water between the sun, moon, and ascendant, but it's, yeah, cardinal, fixed, cardinal, 3 points cardinal, 2 points fixed, no mutable in the sun, moon, ascendant. But you're seeing the moon in Taurus and the sun in Libra are both ruled by Venus. They're both, this is a point of needing to be loved, needing to be appreciated, and there are different ways of how this appreciation will show. Okay, so just looking at that moon, since you have a practical person who likes to share and wants to share with people, and is going to push to try and make things happen for you, but she's going to have a strong sense of what she likes and what she doesn't like, where she would live and where she wouldn't live, what's good, what's not, what houses she would sell and what houses she wouldn't want to sell, like that. Okay, so just I wanted to go back and just touch the sun, moon, and ascendant before we go into them all deeply, but the sun and moon are both tied together by trying to find value and appreciation and self-worth and beauty. Okay, and the ascendant, the identity is to be impulsive. I'll do this. So her image is impulsive. I'm going to do this. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. She sees herself as, I got to do this. I got to run after this. I got to take this. I got to run at this. I got to run here. I got to run there. But her nature is really responding, what she has to respond to. So it's a funny contradiction there. This is part of the seesaw, or part of the bowl type. It's going, one side's there of trying to relate, and the other side's trying to impulsively just take care of whatever's happening, whatever needed in the moment. Okay, I wanted to just have that in there. I always like to have that in. I just, when you're organizing these things, it's hard to keep the technical stuff together and then just keep on track. I do my recording. I can't perform and record myself very well because I always forget about things. So anyways, that's my little interlude. Now, her moon's in Taurus. She's always afflicted. The moon in Taurus, I need to have things to feel secure. I need to have a home. I need to feel secure. I need to have a certain chair, a certain style of things around me. I need to feel secure. And I need to have beauty and comfort and good health with me. These are things I need. And moon in Taurus has a natural yogic sense of health. A bit of a sweet tooth, too much of a sweet tooth perhaps, but there's a need to have the nice chair, the nice clothes. This is not a polyester person. This is a person who likes nice clothes, body shop, 100% cotton, likes nice things. And so she needs to have the nice things. She's going to have expensive tastes around what she needs. She's going to have strong tastes around what she likes to eat. And how she wants to live, how she wants to be. There's going to be a strong, I have to have a home. I have to take care of family. I have these memories. I have good memories and bad memories. I have to fix the bad ones. I have to make them better. There's a need to make the family, to make home, to make memories better, or to see them beautifully. If you see them beautifully, wow, I'm going to feel secure. But if there's stress or there's patterns that factors that come in that impede this, she has her own lifestyle, how she needs to live. But it's not how everybody else would necessarily live around her. But she has better taste than other people. So she's often having to tolerate other people over issues of taste, over issues of style and comfort. So when she would be home, just when she'd sit down and want to watch a movie on the TV, maybe the brothers would come in and put on a football game or whatever and spoil the mood, but if she, it would take a little bit to adjust, she has that abrasiveness to adjust. She could if she had to, but it's work. But this sense of style, of determination, of stubbornness, of needing to have some similar things around, and they feel this is secure, that's secure. It's relating to all the things. The day later is greater. I need to live my own way. I've got to be building up my own life. Not necessarily just the way mom did. I got to live my way. And as good as mom, if not better, I got to live. It's going to be an issue. Whether she does it or not, then Normally, I think she would do that. But the need to be feeling that daylight's increasing. I need to feel I'm moving towards more freedom. More freedom is having more the style that I want, more getting away from that where I don't like or where I don't want to be in, and feeling I'm moving more towards this is what would be good. This would bring, this would solve it. This would get these better things. This would be nicer. I got to move away from what I don't like towards what I like. And I'm going to have to take care of this if I want to get out of this. But this is this moon in Taurus. And the daylight increasing, and the daylight is greater. So she's going to have a strong sense of, this is what I like. This is how I want to live. This feels good. This feels good. This doesn't feel good. She's going to know distinctly, I like this. I hate that. That moon in Taurus is going to have that determined, fixed nature. Anyone who lives with that is going to have to adjust to it. Anyone who lives with her successfully, any partner would have to adjust it. No, she has her style. She got her things, and they'll align with it to some degree, because they couldn't impose on it. She has her own taste strongly, and just as strongly her sense of discontent whenever something's not right or not nice or not beautiful. It would be very difficult for her to go from a $50 bottle of wine back down to a beer. It would just go against the grain of her completely. And just as an example, it's like, make it better, make it nicer. The earth signs have this gift of wanting to make life nicer and more beautiful, feel better, touch better. They have that tactileness, the aliveness of being alive. So even though she didn't have a lot of emotions, a lot of water in her chart, she has a need to feel hugged and touched and liked and appreciated. A hug for her does wonders. It reaches right into that moon in Taurus. It walks across the differences. Okay. Half a hug would not be enough. Okay, you have to give a good substantial hug. Okay, so that's the moon in the signs. So then you have daylight greater, daylight's increasing, my way or the highway. Got to live like this. This is my style. I'm not changing it. Okay, but I want to make it better. I'm going to go for making it better. And it's feminine, it's reflective. It's a reflective sign. I'm reflecting on, is this good enough? Am I living good enough? Do I like this? Am I feeling good? I'm not feeling good. It's a strong catapult in her life. Then it's earth, about practical things. Physical, practical, tactile things. Do I like this? Do I don't like this? So often the moon, well, okay, we'll come back to that. But this need to be practical, earth, so comfortable, healthy, eat well. I would like good things. That's the fight between all the nice things, beautiful desserts and things there are. There's a need to have a good style too. So she will have fights with diet at times because she has such good taste. You know, like this is the stubbornness of the moon. Even moving, moon Taurus doesn't move that easily. It takes effort. It has to be something better, not something less. Okay, so this so you have the fixed earth, and then you have the feminine reflective quality, and ruled by Venus. So this, I've been working this through all the way through on what's appreciated, what's not, feeling the need to be liked. I need to live in a way that I like. I need to live up to my style. If I'm going somewhere to meet someone, I got to put my packs together so I look nice. I'm gonna have that.